Hello to my Capricorns. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. All right, Capricorns. For those of you who are my cross watchers, we're in Cancer season. So if you're a Cancer that is tuned in to this reading, Cancer rules 4th house, Capricorn rules 10th house. But if you are a cross watcher and you're a Cancer, happy birthday. We are in Cancer season. All of these readings are timeless. So yeah, happy birthday if you are a Cancer. So we did do a giveaway for Cancer season. So if you have Cancer anywhere in your birth chart, even if it's not in your birth chart, Capricorn, it's because it's your polarity sign. You can participate if you wanna participate in the giveaway. All you have to do is watch Cancer's video. We used to do questions y'all are aware. If you've been tuned in, you know what kind of questions we used to do. We used to do like trivia questions around like the moon phases and like questions about the zodiac signs, like fun facts and that kind of thing. So anyway, the moon has now moved into Taurus. This reading is for the 21st of June, 21st/22nd through the 27th/28th to 29th. But the moon has moved into Taurus, right? And so Taurus moon is a time of grounded release, emotional stillness, and preparing for a fresh start by letting go of attachments to comfort, security, and material habits. And so Taurus brings earthy, sensual, and stability focused energy, making this moon phase ideal for releasing resistance, clearing emotional clutter, and reconnecting with your values, right? So we're going to set the tone. New and exciting love awaits. Oh, okay. So somebody has new love coming across their path. New love is not always a person. It could be a place or thing. Okay. Just so we're crystal clear. So new person, place, or thing, and exciting love awaits. Okay. So I love it. So it could be a new hobby, a new job. It's something that I feel like it's exciting for somebody and it's awaiting you. So get into it, get excited, something you may have prayed for. Just now it's time to make room. But so let's get into some tarot. Let's pull an angel number first and let's get into some tarot, right? So it's something you spoke into existence. And the reason why I know that is because of when the moon moves through Taurus, it actually affects your throat chakra, right? Your throat chakra, right? Ear, nose, throat chakra, right? Right. So something you've been praying for, something you have been praying for, something that you've been just kind of sort of quite persistent. Yeah, you've been quite persistent, quite patient, quite persistent. Here we have 483. I'm seeing inner acceptance. Something that you're probably going to love doing because people see you as structured, people see you as authoritative, people see you as focused, something that you love doing, right? Something that you're speaking into existence, okay? Here we have inner acceptance, so receive self-love, and you all are a receiving sign anyway. So the quickest way to find acceptance in your life is to first gift it to yourself. Your angels notice that you need to work on positive self-talk and self-care. So sit in meditation right now with your hands on your heart chakra. Repeat this mantra a few times until it begins to sink in. I receive self-love. Yeah, I receive self-love. That's right. Receive it. I'm sending love and light right now. Receive it, receive it, receive it, receive it. And like I said in your previous video, as soon as people's names come across your path, if you start really kind of getting into a like a discipline of just like as soon as people's name, you don't even have to know why certain people's name come across your path. If you're just sending out good energy to them, you'd be surprised at how it comes back. Be surprised. Nobody even has to know that you're sending good energy people's way. They don't have to know. They may not have any idea whatsoever. Even if you think people are sending you negative energy, learn how to transmute that energy. Like every time somebody says something negative about you, You have some good things coming your way, or somebody mentions your name, or in any way, shape, form, or fashion, something good happens for you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's something. What the enemy meant for evil, let God turn it around for your good. Even if it was intentionally, somebody intended on hurting you, hey, it's turned around for your good. So yeah, so here we have new and exciting level weights. So you'd be surprised at how much good comes back to you. One day you'll look up and you'll go, wow, I'm now making a connection here. This is where the structure comes in, heart chakra, right? And now I can stay focused. Now I'm speaking with that. This is receiving self-love, because this is what I'm putting that energy out into the universe, and it's coming back to me. It's coming back to me. All right. Yeah. Yeah, you're leaving distractions behind. You're leaving distractions behind. You're leaving distractions behind. Yep. That's a death card. Yep. Yep, you're leaving it behind. It's a distraction. Yep. Somebody likes structure, somebody loves structure. You know, so and you're learning how to see something from a higher frequency. I feel like somebody has a guardian angel, watching over you. You have a guardian angel that's watching over you. Um, oh, these cards came out here. Yeah, guardian angel that's watching over you. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Um. Mhm. Yeah. I feel like you'd be a part of a leadership. You're a part of a team. Yeah. Some energy. You feel like you're a part of a team. Here we have a Four of Wands here. I feel like you feel inspired. Somebody, like I said, somebody has new and exciting love, or new and exuberant love awaiting. And I feel like you go where I feel like you're going where you feel like your energy is flowing, right? Yeah, here's a Chariot card here. And then also here we have the Two of Cups here. Um, where's it? I told him, okay, yeah. By the way, these are both of your hands. Talking about duality here, right? Yeah. So being a part of something has made somebody almost feel worthless. Um, it almost makes somebody, like, being part of a community, whoever it is. It can even be your job. Like, I don't know if this is someone's job because I'm seeing money, like pentacles, but being a part of a maybe. Okay, so when I say organization, I want to make sure I clarify when I talk about organization, because everything could be anything could be an organization. Your job is an organization, right? A school can be an organization, right? But and I remember something was like really coming through strong, like somebody's child being a part of a school. When I say child, it's like adult, like older. I mean younger, young adult. Anytime somebody feels like they feel like worthless, just wanting to be a part of something, and they don't feel like they are part of a team in some way, shape, form, or fashion, right? um, they don't feel like they're part of something. Like they feel like they just have a title, basically saying, okay, yeah, I belong to such and such school, or I belong to such and such company I work for, but you don't really feel like you're a part of a team, right? Like on your job, you kind of almost feel, some of you all, like, um, that may be your time to start saying, okay, maybe I need to start praying for where I think I fit in best. Yeah, maybe I need to start thinking about where I fit best, right? This four right here lets me know that someone could be a part of something where you could either work somewhere where some people feel like, okay, something is their way or the highway. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, yeah, this is how you're going to save yourself. Saving yourself is more of like just praying about something first. Yeah, just praying about something first. That's how you're going to save yourself, right? Is knowing what nurtures your spirit. Like really, really knowing what nurtures your spirit. If you want to be a part of a team, is like kind of really knowing what nurtures your spirit and just balancing yourself out. Really just kind of balancing yourself out. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see what else we got here. So, and just pouring into you. So I feel like looking at here, new and exciting level waits for someone because you're in this rebirth side. Somebody is on the rebirth side. You are, I either feel like somebody is getting promoted and something is coming up really, really soon. Um, what I'm kind of picking up here is moving from one phase to the next, and something is happening very soon. So, for somebody, take only what resonates with you. Somebody could be going from working alongside your colleagues to actually managing, which could be awkward all unto itself. Um, yeah, so something is closing out. Here's the Seven of Wands here. Yeah. So 4 and 7 is 11. So something was motivational for you at first, but no longer is something more. You're closing something out. Something inspired you before, but you're no longer inspired by something anymore. Yeah. Somebody could feel drained, like you sacrificed everything, and something could just be like you could just be drained by something now. Could feel like you're just emptied out, like completely depleted. Your sign rules 10th house. 10th house is all about career, life goals, achievement, public image, um, the masculine aspect of things, social status, and also fame. You can feel like you sacrificed a lot. Um, and still somebody could feel like people are being cold towards you in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So here's the Three of Cups here. Um, yeah. So at this point, somebody could feel like their back is against the wall. Like somebody feels like they have to like save themselves, like, just move on from something, like leave distractions behind. All right. Yeah. So somebody's gonna look back. Yeah. Where is the oh, okay. Being a part of a team, I feel like somebody has mastered something you've done. So if this is in a workplace and working 8 hours a day, you may have felt like you were part of a team, but somebody still to some degree felt something. Like something just felt off for somebody, like they were just still left out of something, like something just didn't feel like their soul was connected to something. Um, yeah. I feel like something could have felt like maybe it was a destiny swap to some degree. How can I say this? Okay. If this is something where you were a colleague with some people and then you ended up being a manager to certain energies, um, just going from one phase to the next, something may not have been as cracked up. What is it? How do you say it? Something may not have been all that it you thought it was going to be, if that makes any sense, right? So somebody, either you or somebody, feel like something wasn't all that you thought it was going to be. And so source is actually rewarding somebody with something new and exciting. So a new and exciting love is not always romantic, if that makes sense. If it is, somebody could be getting married, and source is saying hang in there with yourself. But marriage can also be in the workplace. So if you already have your person, it could be like married to a new job, or you know what I'm saying, 8-hour job or something, right? Something could have been overwhelming, for somebody. You may have sacrificed a lot for something, but something could be overwhelming for somebody. Some energies have been doing some dark moon magic, possibly on you and something, maybe you and someone else, and maybe it is starting to show, right? Maybe something is now have been illuminated. And some energies have been into some really, really dark moon magic, and it's being exposed. Yeah, here's the Six of Pentacles here. So money is coming to you. Yeah, money is coming to you. And I'm seeing financial independence. Yeah, financial independence. So looking at your cards here, um, hmm, you and somebody are absolutely kindred spirits, right? Because somebody has been feeling the nightmares. You could have been going through it in a physical sense, but they were going through it like it was coming through the air. It was coming through the air. Like they were, whatever you were going through, they were so if somebody was talking to you negatively, or like if you felt restricted in some kind of way, or you couldn't really see something that was going on, they could almost see you, like see you, like in a spiritual sense, right? Or somebody was talking down to you or mistreating you in some kind of way, you could pick up on, somebody could pick up on your energy. If you were overwhelmed by something, they could pick up on all of that. They could pick up on all of that. hmm So when you have a kindred spirit, right, you can tap into secret knowledge about things. Um, let me see how I can kind of sort of explain this to somebody. Here we have the Five of Wands here. That's how somebody know that someone was baited into something. Like someone was talked into something. Like somebody could have said something like, 4 and 7, 7 and 2. Somebody could have said something 5 times, like repeat, like on repeat, over and over and over again. So, like trying to send you a message. So, Page of Cups here is just messenger energy here. So, in terms of releasing attachments, with this moon in Taurus again, I don't know what everybody's moon sign is. Your moon could be a Pisces, it could be a Gemini, it could be a Cancer, it could be an Aquarius, it could be Scorpio, because that's all the signs up here in the major arcana. But find out what your moon sign is and start pouring into yourselves. But something has come to light, some kind of secrets have come to light. Um, let me see. And I'm seeing a lot of your wishes being fulfilled. A lot of your wishes being fulfilled. Somebody could have been around a lot of energies that were draining your gifts, like draining your spiritual gifts. Whoever I'm talking to, somebody is so high, I mean, like really highly spiritually gifted. And your gifts could be so overwhelming uh, to people that people actually want you to be a part of their team. Like somebody could be a part, like look at your cards here. People could want you to be a part of their leadership team in the workplace. That's why I feel like I'm seeing somebody getting promoted. Like people could want you to be a part of their team, but if you're kind of a person who really doesn't know your worth or know your value and letting other people determine your worth and your value, not knowing you hold the key to it, you may not necessarily negotiate salary. Like you may be afraid to kind of sort of negotiate your salary. Um, So something would have had to start very early on in life where people made you feel left out, like you and somebody feeling left out, like somebody's family would have had to do this. It could have been one side of the family, the other side of the family, or people on both sides of the family, actually. But somebody's family created this, a feeling like they hold the key to your worth and your value. Um, so the bottom line is that you and somebody are going to have to stop wanting to be accepted by family, whether it's blood relative family or organization family. Organization could be your job family. Y'all know when it's an organization is not, because I mean, whatever kind of organization. Somebody else side of the family. Y'all know what I'm saying. If you married to somebody, want to be accepted by somebody else side of the family, like their family better than your family, like nobody else's family better than yours. That's just bottom line. Wanting to be accepted by a community of people, all of this. Like you bring just as much to the table as anybody else brings to the table. Source sent you in every space that you walk into. So I mean, whatever. Anyway, um, I see somebody getting promoted, but source is also saying you're going to have to really kind of sort of come up with um, speaking, like really accepting, like loving yourself, like to a point where you're actually coming up creating like a reason why you should be getting paid certain things. That's what I'm seeing somebody doing. Like seeing that you are a partner to something. Um, I was just talking to somebody. Uh, hmm. Here we have. That's how somebody's about to feel like they have a whole new lease on life. Because that's what source is trying to give you, this whole new lease on life. People have just been just draining you all of your creativity, and you have somebody has just not been getting, and they've been feeling like they've been hitting the jackpot when they come in contact with you, but you have not been getting, and it just leaves you like this in your personal and your professional life, like in your. So let me see how I can word this for somebody. If they have money, then you have the power. Like either you work for an organization that is a very powerful organization. They may not pay a lot, but they're a powerful organization, right? And somebody is not really seeing the value in that. That the organization you work for can really open a lot of doors for a lot of people, open a lot of doors for you, a lot of people, right? But I'm feeling like somebody is seeing that. I feel like somebody is going to see that because you're right there at that door where people look at you and go, oh, wow, right? So I think looking at your cards here, what was I going to see here? Um, yeah, you'll be making some decisions about some things, but I feel like you're hanging in there with yourself because something has been overwhelming for you. When it's almost like a person, people have made somebody feel like you're on this high horse, like you think you're better than people, when it's just the opposite. It really is the opposite. I feel like I feel like you and somebody are really, really humble. And I feel like that's what you all have not abused any power or any position. It's almost like a person who is really gifted and talented in whatever you do. You can't get any, you can't get any lower than this. Like people just will want you and somebody to feel just lower than low. So that's what prayer is for. Somebody's gonna be really praying to source to just help them to get a happy medium or something. I don't really know what to tell you looking at your cards here, but yeah. What belief about security is Capricorn being called to release? Yeah, somebody may feel like they feel secure if they're part of a team or a group or what. But this is about inner security and self love, just like kind of knowing who you are. This connects us with the throat chakra here. Speaking self-love is really loving yourself. Here's the 8 of Pentacles here. Yeah, and I feel like somebody's gonna be creating multiple streams of income in this new lease on life. Multiple streams of income. Just mastering that. Really learning multiple streams. That's what I'm seeing here. Here's the King of Wands here. Yeah. And knowing that source has your back. Somebody is really a very powerful leader. That's what's going to inspire you because you all are cardinal signs. Yeah. Because somebody believed a lie that somebody was into some kind of work, and it made somebody sink deeper into worthlessness. Somebody went right into just believing some kind of lie that somebody was into some kind of sex work or something. Like somebody took one look at you and say, oh, just tell them this. They'll believe it. Right? So, yeah, anyway. Justice card, which is seventh house. Seventh house, right? Yeah. So I'm saying justice in your favor. I'm saying you're leaving behind a lot of distractions. And I'm seeing justice in your favor. Yeah, there's enough information at this point. Because you like to be enlightened about things. And again, we talk about, you all you're ruled by the world card. And so you like to be enlightened. So you can't be on a job, whoever you are, because I keep feeling like somebody could be somebody's job or just anything, any organization, doesn't really matter whether you're part of someone's family, getting married, the thing like you're a person, y'all are people who are just need that structure. You need to know steps 1 through 10. So you can't miss step 2, step 4, step 7, or whatever. However, it can't be out of alignment. I need to know top to bottom. Okay, what's the plan? I don't need to be kept in the dark about stuff. I only know, not that you can adapt or adjust, but what I'm seeing here, looking at your cards, you can already start creating boundaries and enforcing those boundaries. So to put kind of sort of like a comedic spin on it, let's say even if it's family members and y'all are trying to plan like a little short family trip, because I'm looking at this Gemini card here, right? Right. Even if it's just like your friends who are like family members and y'all trying to plan, and I'm thinking about third house. Gemini rules third house. We're not talking about a person who's a Gemini. We're talking about third house. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. And I'm looking at this number 3 right here. Let's say, for instance, you are talking to some people that you love that's like brother, sister energy, whoever, and y'all are planning just a short trip. Y'all trying to go from where you live to an amusement park that's tops, maybe an hour away, maybe 2 hours at just tops, right? And get they can't get it together. Nobody know what the price is. They don't know if it's parking, how much the parking is, um, what time the beach or the park opens or closes. They just don't have. They don't. It's unorganized. Um, if you feel left out of something anytime, just period. You got to be the person because you're a cardinal sign to initiate. Listen, I'm leaving them out. I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this. I know my worth and my value. I mean, and that's just an example. I know my worth and my value. I don't have time for it. I got other stuff to do. I don't have time for this. You got enough information. Your sign is a loner sign. You need to know what is going on. Some things are intentional, and that's what somebody is learning. Even in the workplace, if you're noticing that your team, everybody seems like they're getting all the steps, but somehow you are intentionally left off of emails, text messages. Somehow you're always left out of stuff. You get stuff late. Okay, you're gonna address it 1 or 2 times. Okay, or maybe it was an error in error. Your name was left off. Maybe your name was misspelled. Maybe the naming convention was off. Something was off. Something was off. Somebody didn't know something. Okay, fine. After a while, then you have to start looking at it through a different lens. Okay, something is intentional. Some energies are leaving me out intentional. Okay, instead of me sitting here sulking, you have to look at it another way. You're leaving them out. They don't need to become familiar with what you got going on. Yeah. Somebody, here we got this right here, 4 energies. Somebody could have been living in a house with 4 energies, always baiting you into something. Listen, no. Always baiting you into something. I got your back. I got your back. I got your back. Everything is fun and games. Time to act. You don't have to know everything in advance. Take the first step and watch it all unfold. You can deal with whatever your path reveals. You are ready. How many times did a person be humiliated before they finally say, you're done? You're done. Life is a gift. So life is unfolding for you. So seize the day. Make the most of every chance to be true to yourself and live life to the fullest. It's time to cut out all the noise. You are not a fool. There's a y'all probably saw on my Instagram page. There's a woman who gives out excellent advice on like HR stuff, like job related things, information, and I mean, every day I think she's gonna have the podcast, excellent information. But this could, I mean, it can just apply to this life in general. Um, Anytime people are leaving you out of their family stuff or friendship stuff, source is saying it's up to you to take action. It's up to you to take action. Yeah, Starlight. You're not pressed to be a part of something. Don't slow down. Manifestation through hesitation and worry. Keep the faith and create light in the dark. The path of the stars is made by the same energy. Yeah, you initiate conversation a couple of times. Hey, what's going on? Can you send me this link? You know, there's some kind of electronic link, a calendar or something that I need to be made aware of. Give me all the information so I'll know how to, find whatever information I need. But if something feels intentional, go with your feelings. This is the I feel sign. Pursue happiness. That's right. Never apologize for what brings you joy. Only you understand where you truly belong and where you find your safe space. Follow your bliss. Some people get too much joy out of leaving you out. They seem like they're having the best time in the world, and you sitting there keep falling for the bait. Nope. You will get there. You can't force flowers to grow or plants to sprout. Be patient and respect that everything happens in its own way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, no problem. You're not meant to struggle or fight your way through. Drop the concerns of your ego and watch imaginary walls crumble away. You've already won. Somebody's already won. You've already won. Somebody's been having a feeling that there's been two energies that's been kind of sort of playing both sides. That they created something and playing both sides and try to make you feel worthless, make you and somebody else feel worthless. Yeah. Whoever the other energy is, yeah, they already, I mean, yeah, so make a healthy meal. Yeah, make a healthy meal. Yeah. People are very, very well aware of what these energies did to create something. So here's a temperance card. Yeah. Like I said, you have a guardian angel watching over you to help you with something. So, like I said, new and exciting love awaits. Something in the physical realm, in terms of something in the physical realm is going to help you to move on from something. So here we have 10 of Pentacles here. 10 of Pentacles going to help you to move on from something. Help you and someone move on with a different legacy. So I see your abundance and your prosperity growing. I see your abundance and your prosperity growing. And you may be actually feeling it in your back. In your back and your shoulders. You've been talking about you want your money to grow. Somebody's been talking about, like you've been speaking something into existence. You may not have been knowing, you may not have known how, but just the words that you've been saying, somebody is just moving closer and closer to self-love and receiving self-love and acceptance. And so the universe source in the universe has been balancing things out for you. Whoever these energies are that were intentionally trying to leave you out of something, it's like the closer and closer you get to your vault door, because you hold the key to your vault door. And once you close your vault door, you're already on the inside of your vault door. They're on the outside. if that makes any sense. They're on the outside. So you're there. You're already there. Somebody just has to come out of their emotions about it. I feel like somebody feels like they would be cold-hearted if they would just remove these two energies out of their, if they stop talking to certain energies, they would feel like they're being cold-hearted. Two types of energies, they would feel like they're being cold-hearted. No, they're no more cold than they were cold towards you. Here's a 9 of Pentacles here. Yeah. King of Cups here. hmm Yeah, somebody is dealing with some master manipulators. That's what somebody's dealing with. Master manipulators who know exactly how to play on your emotions, let you get all the way to the door and then slam it in your face, right? Which kind of sort of speaks to what this person was talking about. That this person's HR person, has these amazing videos on Instagram. I don't know her personally, but she gets some excellent advice, and she has a podcast. But she was talking about one of the things she was saying. Y'all probably saw her because I reposted one of her videos on my Instagram, and she was saying if you apply for, I want to make sure I capture it right. She was saying if you apply for a promotion and you're passed over twice, you should be looking for another job. Y'all may have seen the video. In other words, it's really about boundaries. Like it's really about like knowing your self-worth. Is the more and more you keep trying to get through a door, you just keep trying to fit into certain circles, want to be a part of this and be a part of that. And the more and more you're giving people the key to you're giving people the key to your vault door. Like they own you, whoever they are. This could be somebody's other side of the family. This could be your, people on the job who keep leaving your name off the lunch list. Are we all going to have lunch or happy hour at such and such, and somehow you conveniently left off the list? Page of Wands here, right? So I see you freeing yourself. Some kind of a new project is coming through. Something has really, really matured you to realizing that Source has your back. You're not looking for somebody else to have your back anymore. Source really has your back. All this baiting and switching and mind games. Here we have 3 of Wands here. Yeah. You're looking ahead, trying to do teamwork. You're trying to travel. And that's what somebody's been talking about. Traveling, teamwork, expansion. You're looking ahead. You're trying to take a leap of faith. Somebody is tired of just like leaping because of fear. Like something almost has to push you off a ledge in order for you to just do something, right? So applying for a job. Oh, now I'm scared. Yeah, I heard there's some rumblings about something happened with the company. I guess I better go ahead and apply for this job. Somebody is like, okay, now inner acceptance, like really creating something, for yourself. That's what I'm saying here in the cards. Not waiting until, the last minute where, okay, everything is kind of falling apart. So that's what I'm seeing here for you. So you sacrificed a lot. A lot has been sacrificed. A lot has been sacrificed. So I'm seeing somebody has had a lot of ancestors. I mean, your ancestors have sacrificed a lot for you and somebody to be where you are today. So go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. There's no need for you to feel worthless. Go for it. Wake up from the nightmare. Wake up. And that's what I'm saying for you. Yeah, here we have sing. Yeah. Somebody's singing in a hairbrush. Yeah, somebody may have used to be a singer, but 4 and 5 is 9. I don't feel like somebody wants to sing. I feel like somebody is a very creative energy, but I don't feel like somebody wants to sing. Somebody's just a very creative energy, but somebody may not want to sing. That's a 9. So creative spirits they know how to tap in and create. They know how to tap in and create opportunities for themselves. Yeah. But they're always keeping you enlightened about what they're creating, right? So deepening. Once you're on earth for enough lifetimes, your old soul will begin for non-grasping detachment and surrender. They bring the peace of God. So somebody's learning how to detach. Something that makes you all feel very grounded is kind of knowing that you're inside your vault, like stability, like kind of sort of knowing that, you're going to have a roof over your head. I feel like somebody is now starting to understand that. Let me see what we got going on here in your cards. As you move around your birth chart, like as you start to and this I tell you, watch all of the videos in your birth chart, at least your inner planets. And if you don't know what they are, just look it up online. Look it up online. You can look at your 4th house, whatever your sign is in your 4th house, your 1st house, 7th house, 12th house. I mean, really just learn your whole birth chart. 8th house. I mean, somebody's going to start seeing things from a higher frequency when you start watching videos and start really learning the houses that you're in your spiritual houses. I feel like somebody is not interested in singing. Whoever this is, somebody's not interested in singing. Yeah, here we have surrender. Sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you're dying. The ego learns what's hardest, and that's to stop trying to control the whole universe. Yeah. Yeah, somebody, yeah, somebody was kind of maybe impulsive and maybe just thinking, maybe assuming something, right? Maybe somebody was assuming something, but yeah. Because I'm looking at this star card. Maybe somebody was assuming that you wanted to be a star, or you were assuming that somebody else wanted to be a star. But yeah, there's a lot of ways that you can create getting inside your vault door. I don't know what star means. I mean, it just means like north node. That's really what it is. North node, your future. But yeah. Anyway. But yeah, I feel like you're pursuing what makes you happy. And that's inner acceptance and receiving love, right? So clearing. So as true offering arises, it becomes easy to let go. You start to trust that more will arrive. You shift from minds to God's, such freedom. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody is just tired of people just kind of sort of making them feel, whoever it is. It could be your job, just make you feel, I don't know. I really don't know. Only you would know that. Be friendship circle, who knows? But something has been making somebody just feel like they're just left out or worthless or whatever case may be. And just part of that is just like really knowing your worth and knowing your value and just saying, okay, you're not begging anybody to be a part of anything. Yeah. This is somebody's ex, or maybe ex friends, ex love interest, ex whomever. But healed people just move differently. If people seem like they get a little bit excited and like they just having so much fun at your expense, and while you sad and head hung low, one and done. Love yourself more. Somebody regrets lying to you about something. You have the gift of telepathy. That's transference of thoughts, feelings, or ideas. That's intuitively, emotively, or superconsciously. Yeah, your mental health is just as important as your physical health. Yeah. Somebody felt like they took one look at you, and this is an assumption, right? So this is almost like somebody was like grabbing for straws. They took one look at you and somebody else. Because this, when I say assumption, they weren't really sure. Okay. So this one, somebody really isn't sure about you. When you're dealing with familiar spirits, and thought, oh, you just want to be a part of a particular community, right? Right. That's why you got to know your worth and know your value. That's when you're applying for apartments, communities that you want to live in, jobs. Yeah, all of that. Yeah. One yes from God is all you need. Your ancestors are very proud of you. Yep, your ancestors are very proud of you. There are signs all around you. Move in silence and move in peace. Yeah. Don't look back. Somebody is an incubus spirit. Yeah, some people are working, multiple jobs. They living their life. They making sure their bills are paid on time. They got a roof over their head. They're not, trying to impress whoever or whatever. Yeah. And Archangel Michael, the dispenser of justice, is with you. Yeah, that's what I have for you. Yeah. Let me see. Let me see what else we got here with the card. Where's the other? Where's the? Yeah, somebody's intention was probably to end someone's singing career, and I'm looking at here, but no. Yeah, that's somebody trying to play someone's god. Yeah, that was somebody thought that they had the power to end someone's singing career. Mm-mm. Yeah, that's a God-given gift. That would be like somebody saying they can end your painting career or ending your card reading career, whatever. If it's God-given, God gives it, and God will take it away. Yeah. So life source. Yep. So when life comes to a standstill, turn inward and focus on joy and excitement. Your inner light keeps everything alive and moving. Yeah. So that's what I have for you. Hopefully this is helpful. But like I said, as soon as people's names come across your path, the best thing you can do first and foremost before anything else is, if you believe in a higher power, is going to that first and foremost for complete and total clarity, even before talking directly to them, is going, instead of getting looped into or chained to anything else, just in being impulsive. But people saying, "Oh, we're just doing this because we love somebody," just leaving you out of something. We will make sure you're not left out of something. The spirit of love. Don't search for true love, for it will find you if you just hold on to who you are. The world already loves your essence, so don't change it for anyone. Yeah, so don't change it for anyone. Uh-huh. That's what I have for you. Hopefully this is helpful. I'll see you all in the next video. Yep, see you in the next video. Alrighty, bye.